My guy is not there. So my guy is not there. Weird. Huh. Um... Okay, give me a second. Oh my goodness. That scared me half to death. Oh my goodness. You scared me half to death. Why? Hmm. I'm figuring things out here. Figuring things out. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Just fixing some messages, that's all. What the? Valid channel ID. What the heck? Oh, it's a channel ID. Oh, so... Okay, I think I get it. Okay. It has to be a channel ID, so... Hashtag... Okay, so that's already set. Okay. Hmm. Oh well. Okay. I will, guess I'll just put out an alert, I guess. Alright. Give me 1 second. It wasn't even the screamer. Well, technically it is a screamer. So, I mean, it's still a screamer. No matter how you look at it. Okay. Now, I don't... That's the wrong channel. Now, I don't know whether or not I actually found a way to bypass all the utter garbage that... Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. The garbage is still there. What the hell's happening? What's up, my dude? What up, what up? Okay, seems the game is slowing down now. This is... All it was Link dying? Bro. Yeah, I don't know what the lag is. I don't know why there's so much lag. Hold on. That was weird. I don't know why that did that. Um hmm. Yeah, I don't know why that did that. Let's just try this again. It's always something happening, man. All right, game. We're gonna figure this out. We're good, right? We're good. Like everything seems to want to not work, but it shouldn't be that case. All right, bro. Let me think about system configuration. Yeah. It's on 30 FPS, so it should be fine. Oh, is it? Should I just put everything to like normal and like? Well, hold on that one for a second. I do need them to actually be good. Let's see. What does that mean? Green space. Oh. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with that. I'm not letting you into my house, Cherry. I don't know what you're gonna do to it. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't let anybody in my house. I don't know what they're gonna do to it. I mean, they virtually can't do anything, but I need my safe space. I mean, you guys are gonna come up into my house and then just like start doing things? Come on. Come on. Come on. The goal right now, by the way, is to get to eye level 760 so I can do train. Oh, okay. Everything's better. How's it look on you guys' end? It looks better, right? Like it's functioning? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just posted a video on the Indie Observer, talking about Claire Obscure having lost Game of the Year with the Indie Game Awards. So you guys want to check that out? Yeah, you got to go to that channel. But if I were to put in my 2 cents on what the heck that was all about, It's a lot of ridiculousness. A lot of people are being extremely stringent about that whole entire thing. It was kind of stupid, honestly. But people were kind of going in. Uh, People were going in on the Indie Game Awards for a little bit. So it was actually kind of funny seeing it. In fact, I have it right here. You have like people going in. Indie Game Awards has disqualified Clair Obscur Expedition 33 for its use of Gen AI. E33 won Game of the Year, but the award was retracted. Blueprints is your new Indie Game of the Year winner. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't know anything about this person. They didn't really go into the details. Stripping Expedition 33 of the Game of the Year because of AI art on lampposts is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Indie Game Awards have lost touch with the reality of supposed to be generative, but generative AI apparently. So let me get this straight: the Indie Game Awards disqualified Expedition 33 for using AI for placeholders to only then award another game that used generative AI in the same way, awarding it Game of the Year. Yeah, I saw your comment, Cherry. I saw your comment. You were the first comment. So I saw it. Yeah. I said I saw your comment. I saw your comment. Try to be a good girl. Promise nothing will be destroyed, burned down, or missing. No, you're still not getting in my house. Sorry, it's off limits. It's off limits to everyone. If it makes you feel any better. Clay Obscure 33 got disqualified from Indie Game Awards because it used AI for newspaper clippings. Nobody even noticed them till now. Such a non-issue. Non-issue. You meant to say non-issue, but it is a non-issue because honestly, they switched it out 5 days after. No, not the Game Awards. The Indie Game Awards ran by people like this. I mean, personality-wise, I have no idea who they are. I'm not really going to make fun of them or anything like this. Yeah. Is low-key hilarious. Doesn't matter how it was used. They still used Gen AI and only removed it once it was called out. People were allowed to feel disrespected. No, they removed... Oh, I wonder if somebody actually commented on them. The thing is, none of y'all actually gave a fuck. You're just acting like you care because it won Game Awards, and the Game Awards literally let in a game that used more AI than them, and y'all ain't saying nothing. Who would call use AI would be just as mad, but it didn't. Now did it? Stop virtue signaling. And there is no AI used in Blueprints. The game was your favorite game lost at TGA. Okay. I really do want to strike up like, what do you say? He said, well, it doesn't matter. Use Gen AI, only remove once it was called out. People are feeling. They removed the placeholder. They've removed the placeholders 5 days after the game released. Not when they got caught. I can I can link an article if you want. Oh wait, and it said for people in the confirmation there was no AI used in Blueprints. The game was built and crafted in full human hands instinct and blah blah blah. Result of okay, that's fine. When they got caught, I can link an article if you want. Also, FYI, it's like they removed the placeholder 5 days after the game release, not when they got caught. I can link an article if you want. Also, FYI. They used But hey, Blueprints won. But hey, Blueprints won off of technicality. I spelled technicality wrong. I was as nice as possible with that one. Blueprints also used AI, so who cares? Wait. There is no. Wait. With how much people are hunting games for Gen AI, it seems a bit irresponsible to release an article claiming Blueprints uses it without evidence. It's a different story if they have a source corroborate this, but it's certainly not linked. I mean, did they though? Did they use generate? Like, doesn't even matter though. So that person saying the whole woke thing, being disqualified in Game Awards meant best debut went to sorry we're closed. That's funny. While the assets in question were patched out and it is a wonderful game, it does go against the regulations we have in place. It does go. Are you serious? So they patched it out, right? And they used so because they use generative AI for placeholders for like an insignificant part of the game and use it as a practice to probably quicken up the development time, it goes against their practices. Okay, fine. That's whatever. If that's what the Indie Game Awards want, that's what the Indie Game Awards get. That's okay. However, I think it's a dumb notion, really. It sets kind of a precedent for other indie developers who are going to try to avoid using Gen AI as a tool. Like you don't need to have Gen AI to like you don't blame Gen AI for taking like people's jobs. You got to use it as a tool. Mind you, the Indie Game Awards also disqualified another game for their sponsor's political alignment, so it seems it's less about games and more about rewarding people they think align with their political views. Wait, what? That happened? Indie Game Awards retracted Chantley Indie Vanguard Awards ceremony because Mod Retro happens to sell the game among other great marketplaces like itch.io and GameStop? And this is after the director of IGA praised the Mod Retro shout out during the ceremony. Shanty's award retracted by IGA's producer over cartridges being reproduced and sold by Mod Retro. Response to a virtual signaling statement by IGA's director filled with falsehoods and inaccuracies. So, again, this is just real silly. Just went through the heavy tier. Oh yeah, this morning, but I did like seven rounds at 9 in to really warm up to my actual main job now. That's funny. I only had to go through nine. Sorry, not nine. Sorry, 3 rounds. 3 rounds of that. Look, indie games are probably they're probably trending because of this. Nope, never mind. It's just great stuff. Never mind. It's just great stuff. I apologize. Nope. The hashtag indie games is great. Associated is this trend is abusive. Not interested. This trend is a duplicate. This trend is harmful. That's funny. Um, York Torch Game of the Year 2025 winner for outstanding artistic merit and exceptional culture and cultural influence. I think it's time that the Indie Game Awards was canceled. That's funny. Oh no, not disqualification from the Indie Game Awards. Doesn't give a shit. That's um the ramifications of this, like if let's pass that before people realize what they mean. Indie Game Awards disqualify Game of the Year. Okay. Yeah, they're just spreading the news, really. I think this person was just spreading the news. There's no AI in Blueprints. So, if there's no AI in Blueprint, like, why are people falsely going around saying that there's AI in Blueprints? If there's no AI in Blueprints, there's no AI in Blueprints. It's fine. There's also no AI in Clair Obscur. They took it out. There's no... they were placeholders. That's just stupid. Now, see, the real reason why the Indie Game Awards are doing this is because they use generative AI to develop, or at least use generative AI as just a tool to use. They are the kind of people who are virtual signaling for people who lost their job to AI in general. So they're just doing all that. That's why they're doing this. That's why they're just taking the Game of the Year away from them, because they used the tool. Yes, there was placeholders in there for about 5 days after release, and then they took it out. This is absolutely ridiculous. Not because anything game mechanic wise, mind you. The same awards have the following image below. Game of devs of color. Game devs of color. Oh, it gets even worse. It gets even worse. Again, I put up a video on this. Oh no, the Indie Game Awards. This means nothing. People losing their minds over placeholders. Care to guess the job I selected? What was let's see. I'm gonna go with Scholar. Do I know the artist known as Tongue Forest? Unfortunately, I do not. Reaper? You chose Reaper? Crazy. It's kind of funny because Reaper's not doing so well in this round. It's really not doing so well this round. Like, I still love Reaper, it's just not doing so well. They simply got disqualified because they lied about using Gen AI. That is literally the entire story. No. They thought that the Gen AI was out of their game, but they said using Gen AI. Okay, well, hold on. You know what? I'm going to give that to them. They probably experimented with it and used it as a placeholder within their games. The fact that they said that they didn't use Gen AI, but they did use Gen AI, that's kind of like a fair assumption. Or that's kind of like a fair take. For the fact that you claim that Indie Game Awards are so irrelevant to you, you people surely have a hard time trying to defend everything and quite often even make stuff up. Well, saying that Blueprints use Gen AI is a far-fetched thing. I don't think they should be saying that, since they don't have proof of that. Will that song get me copyright struck? That's the one thing I need to know. Will that song get me copyright struck? Let me see. Kind of looks like I'm gonna get copyright struck if I played it. it almost looks like that. Is it just like a regular? No one even knows the song. Doesn't matter if it's if anybody knows the song or not. If it's like an official music video from an artist, I can't play it. But I mean, you let me know. Actually, let's let me look this up. Let me look this up. I'll just look it up. I'll look it up. Cause hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just like a song. Maybe it's an indie song and I can just listen to it. I'm just covering all my bases here, okay? I don't want to end up like, hey, don't you dare play that song, and then I get struck. Then the whole stream goes down. Let me say. Tongue Forest featuring okay. It's a vinyl. Let me see. Tongue Force Wikipedia. Tongue Force does not refer to... Let me see. Let me see. There it is. It is from Europe, maxi single, BGM. Oh, it has a record label. I can't play it. It has a record label. I can't play it.
Here we go!
Yeah, it's copyright Logic Records. And published by Warner Chappell. Yeah, I can't play it. I'm sorry. If I was just lyrics to it is relevant to the game devs and color. Well, all I have to do is look down. I think the lyrics are here. Let me look at the lyrics just so that I can get let me look at the lyrics. I could show that at the very least. That can be shown. Oh, that's something. Even more black. In the sun, I'm still black, I guess. I'm black, and when I die, I'm fucking black. Oh, that's funny. Okay. That's funny. Alright, give me 1 second, peeps. Give me 1 second. I gotta pick up the phone for a second. All right, sorry about that. That was family and folks. Sorry about that. Oh, game devs of color. Oh, they have a lot more than game devs of color, by the way. Let me see. They did I save it? I did. There we go. There you go. So this site archived all the nominees that were in the indie game develop. I guess they knew this was going to happen. I guess, but as you can see here, these are the game of the years. This is debut game, bite-sized game, which is fine. I should play Fly Night to be honest. Solo development, gameplay design, achievement, and accessibility. I don't know what AND's indie means. If anybody knows what that means, let me know. I said the same thing in the video as well. I had no idea. Didn't really want to think about like really what ANDS means. ANDS indie game. Not really too sure. But here's Latin America. And then here's African Indie Game Award. African Indie Game Award. These, like, come on. And Stick It to the Stickman actually won this one. Stick It to the Stickman. Honestly, with the amount of people, it just won the best debut. Banger game for sure, yeah. Don't want to be that guy, but they address AI allegation news like getting removed from Indie Game Awards. So can the idiotic Indie Game Awards apologize and give... Wait, what? Can every hater who found an excuse to shit on this marvelous game and the efforts of its development take a big L and a fuck you? Thank you, merci. Stands for Australian New Zealand. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's Australian New Zealand. Okay, so again with the representation. What are they doing now again? What are they doing? What is this? What is all that? They're virtue signaling all over the place. Is that what's happening? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what the hell that's gonna. To break the rules set by the Indie Game Awards. So this makes sense. The thought process of, oh, but it was a good game, so what if it used AI as a slippery slope? Gen AI actively taking jobs away from creative spaces. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He said, TLDR, AI is much worse than you realize. You guys are making it out to being this goddamn boogeyman. The AI is a tool. If you use it as a tool, then it'll only just be that, a tool. Y'all think that AI is here to start taking everyone's jobs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. AI is a tool. Whether or not a company is idiotic enough to use it to replace people, that's on them. They're idiots for that. Absolute idiots. They're going to save money but have a horrible product because of it. So, when it comes right down to it, when it comes to video games, which needs a human touch in the first place, they can't really rely on AI generation, especially if you're looking at AAA games who used AI generation and failed because they were using it. I mean, that's only said so to be said, right? Should I be fair and just read the whole thing? Where is it? There it is. How did it collapse? I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Gen AI is actively taking jobs away from creative space, and the AI as a whole is creative shortage for RAM and soon graphic cards. Well, that is true because big companies are dumb. AI is way bigger problem than what is talked about. It's not just this, but it's bad for the environment, it's bad for creators, it's bad for consumers, but it makes lots of money, so who cares? That's not technically correct. It saves on money, it doesn't make a lot of money. In fact, people are losing money because they're buying so much RAM and memory because they're trying to advance their own AI from for doing menial tasks that they don't want other human beings to do, so they're spending money to try to save money. It's kind of like a weird offset here. And the thing is, this is going to sound so tinfoil hat, but soon AI will replace all forms of media, and if you want new games or shows, you'll pay subscription service and tell the computer what you want to watch. EX Godzilla fighting Pokemon, the AI will make that for you. And a line in the sand has been drawn multiple times, but people keep moving the line because of the attitude. Well, it was a good game or a company, so we will let it slide. As a voice actor, of course. Hearing AI be able to replicate the voice of actors I look up is scary. You're just scared, bro. This is more insecure. This is kind of like more of an insecure spot, but like, I get it. This guy is a dragon user. Oh God. Okay, I see him. I see. He's all the wrong things, really. Wait, is he Christian? I think he's Christian. Yeah, he's a Christian. He's a Christian VTuber. He's a dragon Christian VTuber. Okay. Characters is disheartening, especially to those of us making it TLDR. AI is much worse than you realize. Again, AI is a tool. It's not... People are going nuts over something that can be worked about. Oh, hi, Cherry. Let's see. I'm gonna try it. Okay. That's why people make RAM or increasing the prices so that they can scam companies and spend more money than it's really worth. To be honest, I think that's the truth. Let's be honest here. People who are going to spend money on all this memory and RAM are doing the same thing that happened in 1980. It was in 1983, 1982. I think it was 83. When the video game crash happened, everybody was buying up all these resources, basically bankrupting the whole entire gaming economy. It had to be revived in the 90s because Nintendo decided, hey, we're going to call our console not a gaming system, but an entertainment system. Like, there's a whole history on that. I think should invite Cherry. Sure, why not? You do pop up out of nowhere a lot. Oh, I can't tag you. Oh. Your squirrel is quite literally disallowing me from tagging you. I thought you were... I thought you had... I thought you... Hey, man. Hey, what's up, Zod? Yeah, sure, it's fine. I'm going through the first wake because I need the coins. You guys do know this, right? I'm going through the... Oh, that can't happen. I need the coins because I have no money to get gear for... for Extreme or Savage. You need coins too? Okay. Alright, well, just appear on the list, sir, and then I can find you and then we can go. But what's up, Zod? How you doing, man? Oh, for the you know what? We're gonna go in with my boy. Ooh, Uh, since I haven't been playing, I need to get my eye level up if I want to do any of the extremes, or even if I want to attempt Savage. So that's what's happening right now. I don't have any money to buy the expensive ass gear that's in the 800s and shit. Like, really, 800K, 800 million. Like, nah, no, 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 no. Bow before its greatness. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good. Let me see. He posted his rotation for Gunbreaker? Yeah, I saw. It's actually not bad. He's trying to say that there's more room for redemption. You're in? I don't see you. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Okay, that's a lot more. Oh, there he is. Anyway, what you up to, Zod? What's the play? What's the play-by-play? What's life like? What's life on the other side? Blur my chat? No. Everyone must see and witness what Cherry puts in there. You never know, she'll start abusing me with words. I'll blur it when we get inside. There's nobody shouting in this place. Nobody really shouts in Solution 9. At least not in Crystal. You went over to Twitch. I assume that you're already like ready. And going back to work in 14 minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to get the eye levels. I would have done Doom Train by now, but I don't have the eye level because I lagged behind really bad. Really bad. I really lagged behind. So going to see if I can get the coins, upgrade the Historia gear just to get to base 760. After that, had to swap from YouTube. It was lagging. It was lagging? Hold on. Okay, that's calls for alarm. Let me check that. So it was lagging. Let me check that. Is it connected? Which pieces do I not need is the question. Well, technically, I have my whole right side pretty much ready. They're at 770 and 780 for the one ring. I just need this one other side right here. This includes me going... I want to get Doom Train so I can get the weapon, obviously. Word? Capped out... If I capped out middle tomes? Word? Am I? Nope. Not as much. Well, I can. Let me do this. Let me do this while we're waiting. Let me switch those out then. Are you kidding? I ported over to Mordona? And it... I don't... I've reinstalled this game twice. I've literally reinstalled this game twice. I checked the SSD and it's fine. So like, what is the problem with this game? Wait, it goes off? So maybe it going off is the problem. So can I not go into other instances? I don't know why I'm having a DX11 issue. I have updated drivers. I should be fine. And yet it's still happening. And it's not like I can go to DX9 or something like that. That's not happening. You're joking me. I'm trying my best here. You can craft me a set. That's funny. I should really like work on my crafters. I really should. But yeah, I appreciate that. If everything can go through. I'm in a crafter's guild. That's the funny thing about that. All right, what the fuck? Oh, I appreciate it. No, no, no. I appreciate it. Coming on over and stuff like that. Um, what the heck is happening? You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Google Images. Hold on. I'm gonna take it. So I took a screenshot of it. I'm gonna go to my folder here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And okay, let's see. Related. So we have visual relations, and we're not looking for exact matches, but there's plenty of Reddit people who are having the same issue. Does technology hate me? I'm starting to think so. What I did to fix this was sort of strange. The error has something to do with memory. I tried a bunch of stuff, including full reinstall, but nothing fixed. Eventually, I decided to set my RAM to see if one of them was going bad and causing this issue. I tested each stick one at a time, and all four passed with no issue. But all four sticks back in and haven't seen that error ever again. I don't know if something was hung up on the RAM, if that's possible, and pulling the sticks, giving it no power, finally cleared what was hung up. I honestly don't know, but I do know nothing else worked. Good luck. Update graphic drivers, run game repairs. I had a very similar issue because the default BIOS setting had a higher CPU ratio than my CPU could actually manage. If you do all the normal stuff, update drivers, clean reinstall drivers, whatever else you can find, you could also check this. Also check the Windows event view for the clues. I don't know. There's a generic error, and I've seen a lot of different methods to fix it, though simply updating all your drivers tends to do that. Had same issue happen. Currents. Delete the whole game. Install install a 14 launcher. That's what I have. I have the 14 launcher. It seems like DirectX error. If reinstall doesn't work, then look into how to fix a DirectX 11. There's no updates for DirectX 11, so I don't think that's the really that's the issue. So about 2 weeks ago, had this appear. These are errors that I got. They gave their system. That's a lot of information. Like, I don't know why you set all that up. No, Jesus. Doing worse today. Can't do any duties at all. Went to MSQ roulette and all that stuff. Okay. Managed to do at least one dungeon with DirectX 9, but the error is so random. So this is from years ago. I can't rely on this. So this has been happening for years. Got this error frequently at random intervals. I had a bad memory stick if they're getting it often, and or if other game crash unexpectedly. That may be something to look into. Not definitive, but something all wait. The memory stick. Take it out and put it back in, maybe? My break's about to be over. I'll talk to you later. Keep in touch. Alright, man. Yeah. Hey, contact me later, alright? See, and thanks for the help. I really do appreciate it, man. Let's see. Looks like DirectX 11 is causing problems on their computer. They may need to verify the installation. Verify the installation or do a clean install. Did that already. Yeah, they did a clean install today and still happening. I had this problem, but my case was weird. Most often, this is drivers. Nonetheless, I want to point out that DirectX 11 is often a bit of a misdirection. The game file's name has DirectX 11 in it, so this error isn't necessarily the DirectX 11 is the problem. Doesn't mean it isn't, but don't focus only on DirectX 11 due to the text and error. I don't know if that is really helping. For me in the past, I would just need to update the drivers of the GPU, uninstall the current drivers, reboot it into safe mode by holding shift, clicking restart, run display driver uninstaller, and make sure that the settings to prevent Windows Update from installing the outdated driver it has, and then install the new driver, making sure to click on clean install just in case. I had to do this every time NVIDIA released a new driver, but I could often go close to half a year with AMD drivers before needing to update. Had an issue. Okay, does this mean... Okay, so, I mean, this could be all driver related, and if it is driver related, I can, like, look at that. Let me see. There might be some stuff that I need to hide. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, what's up, Yui? So... Okay, so it's up to date from what it says. It should be up to date because yeah, it's up to date from what it says. And this has a lot to do with the memory, doesn't it? I have 64 gigs of RAM. That's not like a hell of a lot of RAM, but it's like enough to get me through every single video game that appears on a PC. "64 RAMs, 64 gigs of RAM is overkill." Well, like I'm saying, I don't know why I'm getting an error, but like one guy said he just took the RAM out and put it back in. If I remember correctly, doing that resets the RAM's memories. But then you have to go through the BIOS to make sure... I mean, you could just go through the BIOS to make sure there's like a clean sweep and check the RAM to see if there's any kind of error, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the memory. I checked the memory before. 32 is more than enough for games nowadays. Guys, I have 64 gigs of RAM for more than just games. I also edit videos. I am overcompensating for a reason. And listen, I think I'm lucky. I think I'm lucky. You want to know why? Because eventually, when I need to have 64 gigs of RAM, because the world's gonna need 64 gigs of RAM as a standard, I'll be set. It's like, nope, now basic 64 gigs. And I'll be like, yep, I'm good. But on the serious side, I'm gonna keep searching. Some people are saying I need to. Some people are saying like, and this is all Reddit. Like, give credit to Reddit for at least having actual freaking forums of this. Game crash. Hi everybody, it's a game crash. Try the mod launcher and may be able to start and repair it. I'm gonna try and got the same error repairing, just re-downloading the entire game. I think it might be a deeper issue with his PC, honestly. I believe kernel 32DLL is memory error. Is that what I have? Let me check. Uh... Kernel 32DLL. Fuck. Okay. It is a memory issue. Ugh. God. Oh, you had to use it. Wait. You did you snipe an artist? Cherry went out of her way to snipe healthy deterioration. Okay. So kernel 32.dll. That might be a memory issue. Okay. Memory issues usually stem up from... Yeah, they usually stem up from... No, unfortunately, I have people generally DM me for a game related reason, but oh well. Okay. I like how it's in front of a YouTube. That like they had this in front of YouTube, so like YouTube was in the background. That's kind of funny. Oh, okay. I'll have to do some research. Register a little scary. Result the data error. Find a troubleshoot guide for kernel DLL. It's a pretty large umbrella hiccup. Caused by a lot of things, so just start at the top and work your way down. Odds are it's software related, and there's a corrupted file or library related in Final Fantasy XIV somewhere in the cruft that's not being removed with the game's executable. Did a video card driver update, see what was nothing work. Weird, same boat. It's super weird, happening one day. Just consider getting him to do an OS repair. Reinstall NVIDIA drivers. Fixed it for me. They're deleted, though. Deleted. Okay, that's persistent crashing on... They're trying to go through Microsoft. That's the forum again. Is there another forum on this? Still have the same issue. That's not exactly the same thing. That's different. Yeah, this one has a current... Oh. This one's... Okay, this one's in Japanese. Oh, it's Chinese. Never mind. Page couldn't translate. I was like, maybe the Chinese can help me. They're asking Facebook. Ooh. This is a weird-ass Facebook. It's a memory issue since kernel to 32 DLL. Since you're running DDR4 36 memory, try downclocking it to DDR4 3200 using the XM profile on the UEFI BIOS while maintaining the default 1.3 volts of RAM, and see if that stabilizes the game. Let's see what he got. Tried underclocking it too. He said it was so underclocked that the whole computer crashed. The only thing he hasn't tried yet was a complete factory reset on the computer. Did not work. That was conveniently after I said did not work. Used to get an error due to bad memory. You may want to buy new memory sticks. God damn it. May want to buy new memory sticks. Oh, okay. Let's buy it off of Amazon. Why won't we? Right? I think this is DDR4. Oh, interesting. 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 Those are very this is very outdated. This is actually normal pricing. It's a little bit up. Usually it's around like $20 to $50, but like not $20. Sorry, $40 to $50. For like two of a low grade quality like this. So that went up, but like the 200, 150, I shouldn't be surprised I'm seeing this. $400. You're getting your version of a cherry? Really? Is she, you know, does she make your life a living nightmare and despair? So every time she shows up in the game, you wanna try to run away, but she seems to catch up to you every other time, no matter where you go. And then when she does catch up to you, she purposely throws screams at your ear. Though you know, I am the stupid person who put up the screams in the first place, and you know, maybe I should just take it down. You know, I think that's a good idea. You know, we could take down all the screams, and maybe I'll have like a life of semblance. $400. This is a 3600 MT. This is not supposed to be $400. Oh God. What did you walk into? This is me trying to figure out what this is. The hell's going on with what I have here? We're trying to figure that out. But its kernel, it has kernel 32.dll, which does mean that it has something to do with my memory, or the RAM that I have. And yeah, of course, I have 64 gigs of RAM. Everybody's telling me that's overkill. But yeah, I kind of don't want to take two of those RAM pieces out, you know? It'll send it down to 32. It'll probably help though. I would have to like shut down everything, pull out the RAM, and then like restart the computer. But this only started in 14 just so recently. So I'm thinking maybe unsocket the RAM and reset them. I'm thinking of just resocketing the RAM. Because apparently one guy in one of these forums said he just resocketed the RAM. And they're saying like it's bad memory sticks, but like my memory sticks are fine. One second, let me see something. I'm doing a RAM. Oh, I have to restart and check for memory problems. I have to restart. Damn it. What is this? Hmm. Hmm. Test. RAM. Okay, yeah, I would have to do that. Ugh. Welp. Chat. It looks like I am testing my RAM. Which means it may take a little bit, but I'm going to do that, which means I'm going to have to shut down the stream. So guys, I shall return.